Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Papa Bear. Today I'm going to show you how to make a real quick and easy 3-bean soup. I know the weather's getting warm outside, but if you have time issues and you've got a few cans of beans in the cabinet and a potato and some vegetable broth, this is your meal. It's quick, it's easy, given the name, quick and easy. And I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you how to do this. Thanks. Alright, so we've got all our ingredients laid out right here, ready to go. First, we've got a 32-ounce container of low-sodium vegetable broth, which is about 4 cups as well, if you can't find a container like this. We have 3 cans, 1 can each of black beans that's been drained and rinsed, red beans that's been drained and rinsed, and then I've got a drained can of chickpeas or garbanzo beans. If you're using a light colored bean like garbanzo beans or canali beans, you can save that liquid and use it later as an egg replacer. It's called aquafaba. It's really handy if you use a light bean frequently. You can just keep it in a container in the refrigerator for about 4 or 5 days at most. I also have about 4 ounces of sliced mushroom, a large russet potato that's been peeled and diced. It's about 1.5 cups. I've got 1 can of diced tomatoes. I've got about a cup here of diced onion, about a half an onion. I've got 1 jalapeno that's been diced, 4 cloves of garlic that's been minced, and in the seasonings we've got a teaspoon of each of smoked paprika, dried thyme, oregano, black pepper, and then 2 teaspoons of sea salt. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get cooking. What we're going to do, since when we're doing whole food plant-based, we don't use any kind of oils, so what you can saute your onions and mushrooms and whatnot, you can use about 1/2 cup of the broth. You know, give or take. I would say no more than 1/2 cup, maybe even just like 1/3 of a cup. So go ahead and, we got about a medium-high heat here. I'm going to put my onions in, get them started. I'm also going to throw in the mushrooms. And we can go ahead and put in the jalapeno, as well as the minced garlic. You're going to want to saute these until they're tender. I'd say probably about 6 or 7 minutes at most. On a medium-high heat. And once that's done, we'll go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients, but I'm going to go ahead and save some time and speed up the video to get us done there. Get us to that point quicker. Alright. Thanks. Alright, so we're back. So it's been about 5 or 6 minutes since we started sauteing the vegetables. The broth, at that point, when the broth is just about evaporated, that's when you know you're good, and when they're tender. So I'd say about 6 minutes is about how long this took total. So at this point, what we can do is we can go ahead and add all of the rest of our ingredients. Got our vegetable broth, we got our tomato, potato, our beans, and last but not least, our spices. And now that you got everything in there, you're going to want to go ahead and heat this up to a boil. And once it starts to boil, then you can lower the heat to a low heat and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, just until the potatoes are just tender. And we'll be back once we're done with that. Alright, so it's been about 15 to 20 minutes since that started to simmer. Our potatoes are just tender. And I'm going to go ahead and serve up a bowl of our quick and easy 3-bean soup. And there we have it, our finished product. I really thank y'all for joining me today. And remember to bring your appetite and pull up a chair. I'll see y'all next time on Cooking with Papa Bear. Have a great day.